Hey guys, I am back. I have made it through BMT, and y'all, it was an experience. Honestly, my BMT experience really wasn't that bad. First and foremost, before we get into this video, my name is Kiara. I recently graduated from BMT September 26th, so about 2 weeks ago. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you've been here before, thank you so much for returning. Thank you so much for the likes, the subscribes. Like y'all did that thing. We hit 100 subscribers. So at the end of the video, I'll go ahead and get into the giveaway. Because I did say if I hit 100 subscribers, I'll do a $50 cash, or like Cash App, maybe like Zelle, Cash App. We'll see. We'll get into the details. But guys, I have graduated BMT. I am free. I am now in tech school, and I'm just gonna give like a little oversight of how my BMT experience was, because it honestly, it really isn't that bad. Like when everyone says BMT isn't that bad, believe them. BMT really isn't that bad. I think it's more so a mental game, because half the time you're in BMT, you're literally doing RLA. RLA means recruit living area, and you're literally just like folding clothes, dusting, like you're just sitting and folding clothes. So week 0, that was probably our toughest week, only because like it was a big change. Everyone's yelling at you, like it's a big change that you have to get used to. So that was probably I would say scariest, but more stressful week. Y'all, I probably didn't shit till like day 3. So like you get so stressed out that you don't poop. I had my period 3 days, and this is TMI, so sorry, but I had my period like the 3rd day I was there, but my 2nd period I did not have. And yeah, you guys just won't shit. So week 0 probably consisted of the first day we got there. We literally just sat in the auditorium and just waited for everyone to get there so we can have a flight or a dorm. So a dorm, I think a dorm consists of 52 people, but in our dorm we only had 48. So we had to wait till 48 girls got there. I live in San Antonio, so my MEPS was already in San Antonio. So they just bussed us to Lackland. And yeah, I literally didn't get into my dorm until like 10 o'clock, which isn't bad. I know some people don't get into their dorm till like 12, but from 3 to 10 we were just sitting in the dorm. You do get your backpack, your water bottle, your hygiene products, your fleece, which is like a jacket, and your nightcap. So you do get all that stuff while you're waiting for the people, and you do eat an MRE. So I would say before you get off that plane, or before you leave MEPS or go to MEPS, eat a heavy breakfast, because at MEPS in San Antonio, they do feed you lunch, which is like a turkey or ham sub with like chips. But if you're going on a plane, I would say make sure you eat, because you are eating an MRE. Then the next day we got our OCP. So I would say pack a change of clothes for when you get your OCPs, because you do have to wear your civilians to go pick up your OCPs. Peanut butter shot. So we did get a peanut butter shot, which is like an amoxicillin shot. I'm probably saying that wrong, but that's in week 1. So it's week 0 and then week 1. So your 2nd week that you're there, you will get your peanut butter shot. Was not bad for me, because we are walking so much. So because you're walking, the peanut butter shot like kind of like dissolves, or like, I don't know what's the word, but it kind of like spreads out evenly. But it is in like your hip or like your glute muscle. So that truly wasn't that bad. A lot of men, y'all, men are such babies. A lot of the guys are like, oh my god, my leg hurts. Some girls were saying their leg hurt for about 2 weeks after. Y'all, mine stopped hurting the next day. Again, probably because I have glute muscles. So if you have like developed muscles you work out, it probably won't hurt. but yeah, it didn't hurt. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. Like, BMT is so boring. I feel like after week 0 to week 3, it's so boring because you're not doing anything. You do learn some drill, which is pretty fun. The drill aspect of it is pretty fun. But the action didn't happen until probably week 4. So week 4, we're still doing RLA, but we have CBRN. And of course, if you don't know what CBRN is, that is the gas chamber. So with the gas chamber, all you have to do, it's literally like 10 seconds, maybe 10 to 15 seconds. All you have to do is say your reporting statement, and it's not one individual, it's literally a mass reporting statement. So he's gonna say, loosen your mask, do not take it off, barely loosen it, just like, you know, loosen your mask. And then he's gonna say, okay, take your mask off, hold it right here on your chest, and give your mass reporting statement. Sir, Training Abernathy reports as order. Boom. Then he's gonna say, that's good, go. Do not touch anyone. Do not run out. Just go out the door. Do not hold your breath, because if he sees that you did not give a reporting statement, you're gonna be in there longer, and that 15 seconds is gonna go into 30 seconds, and everyone's gonna hate you afterwards. Okay? So just say your reporting statements. It's truly not that bad. Week 5, we had CADM and a lot of our PC checks. So you're gonna have your RLA PC check is where they're gonna check your locker, or just like your whole living area. Then you're gonna have a drill check, just to make sure that you know your drill facing movements. Then you're gonna have a reporting procedure check, just to make sure you know how to report to your officers if you do get called in by an officer. So you make sure you know your reporting procedures. And then we had CADM, which is the shooting range. So with the shooting range, I did not get marksman. I got 20 out of 24, which is pretty good. I've never shot a gun, and you're gonna be shooting like a M4, I think, M4, M16, something like that. If you know what gun you're shooting or what weapon you're shooting, leave it in the comments. But that's in week 5. And then week 6, we had Pacer Forge. So those weeks went by the fastest because we had fun activities. And Pacer Forge, y'all, it was so boring. You literally like patrol around like the deployment center. And then I think the first time we had like an attack, which was like the bomb stimulation and like the OPSEC or OP4, when they came and like attacked us, that was like the funnest part. But then it just kept reoccurring. You're doing the same thing, and then it just got boring, and it was so hot. Some of the obstacle courses we couldn't even do because there was bees, or like it was just run down. So yeah, Pacer Forge was boring. If you go now in the cooler months, it may be a little more fun. But if you went during the summertime, you know Pacer Forge was hot. It was hot. Nobody was feeling it. It was just a lot. A lot of the guys had fun though. Of course, this is a guy thing, so they had the utmost fun, but it was hot. It was boring. And the showers, y'all, if you take a shower at Pacer Forge, when I tell you it's like a sauna, it was so worthless. You take a shower, you get out, and then you have to like, you know, dry change. You're sweating, and it's even more sweat than what you were doing when you were walking. It was so disgusting. I don't even want to do that again. But my flight, I was flight 600. My squadron was 320th. Roll Gator roll, can't stop the rock. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie, BMT, besides like how boring it is, the people that you meet are so much fun. Like, of course you have the people who have their attitudes, or you have the people who are introverts, don't really get out their shell, and you just have the people who are just, you know, a little different, weird. It's okay. Like, everybody comes from different walks of life, but like as a family, it's so much fun. And we had an integrated flight, so what that means is as a dorm, we were 599 and 600 because of course it's all girls. But when we fell out for like drill or classroom time, we will integrate. So our brother flight, half of them will go to 599 and then half of them will come to 600. And y'all, it was so much fun. Literally still talk to some of the guys today. Some of the guys are here with me at tech school at Keesler Air Force Base, which I will talk about in the next video. And then y'all, the connections worth the while. Like, I know like some of you guys have that thought, I'm just gonna go in, do my time, get out. Like, no, you have to go in, make those connections, because that's what makes the time go by faster. And I would say go to service. It doesn't matter if you go to contemporary, Protestant, traditional, Muslim, Catholic, it doesn't matter which one you go to. Just pick a service, go to all of them. Like one of my friends, Powell, she went to literally a different service each week. Like, just go to a service, because guys, those 2 hours to yourself helps so much. It's literally like a reset. If you are a Christian, you went to contemporary Protestant, y'all, service, like the church, the praise the Lord, like too good. I cried literally every service. It's crazy. Like, you just need that release from like your dorm, your MTIs. Like, you just have to have that release. Now, Chow runner. Y'all, so Chow runner is not that bad. I feel like if you are confident, or if you need like a confident booster, be a Chow runner. It's really not that bad, especially if you're in the 320th Squadron. Like, Chief Master Sergeant Volsi, who's our senior enlisted leader, during our student leader meetings, because I was an element leader, which I'll talk about, during our student leader meetings, he literally stated they can't yell at us anymore. Like, if you're in the chow hall, they cannot yell at you. Now, they may get frustrated if you're messing up, but they can't yell at you. Now, if you're in a different squadron, like the Wolves, I'm sorry. The Wolves, y'all, that's the 331st Squadron. Crazy. I don't know about the other ones, because the Wolves, they were our rivals, but I'm not doing it. If you're in the Wolves, don't do it. But if you're in the 320th, I would say do it. It's such a good learning opportunity, especially with your facing movements. It gives the MTIs a good look at you, especially if you're like in week 0, on who can be a leader. So for me, how I got to be an element leader, I was a chow runner for literally, I would say, a day and a half. So I did chow runner for lunch dinner one day, then I did chow runner for, I think, breakfast, lunch, and dinner the next day. And my MTI, he was like, have you ever been a chow runner before this? I was like, no. He was like, good job. Like, it gives them that look. And so later that night, during our evening brief, our night MTI, she literally was like, Abernathy, you're fired from chow runner. You're now an element leader. Like, if you want that element leader spot, I would say the perfect opportunity for them to single you out is to be a chow runner. So they know, okay, she's confident, she knows what she's doing, she knows her drill facing movements, she knows her reporting statement, she's confident, and she can lead a group, right? So that's how I was able to be an element leader. And moving on with element leader, y'all, that position, I absolutely loved it, only because I am short. So anytime I fell out, I was all the way in the back of the flight. So with the element leader, you're leading the pack. Like, you're leading your element and you're going down marching, right? So like, there's that. You don't have as many you don't have as many responsibilities as like a dorm chief, but they still expect a lot out of you. Like, if the dorm chief is not available, of course you have to step up, which is fine. But I feel like because I am older, I am 26, like I stated in the last video, because I am older, and I have talked to so many different people growing up, because I was a dancer. I danced professionally for the Houston Rockets. So it was just easy for me to lead a group, because I already had that I guess training. Like, I have that training, the knowledge. So it was very easy for me. But I feel like in 600 our element leaders were pretty good, but as our dorm, one of our element leaders, she wasn't the best. I tried talking to her. She was just very, you know, I'm an element leader, whatever. Like, don't be, if you're an element leader, don't cheat. Do not be like that, because you will be the most hated person in the dorm. I'm just being honest, being truthful. You're gonna be the most hated person. Now, going off of element leader, if you want to be a dorm chief, good luck. Our dorm chief, she was 22. She was really good. Little shout out to you if you see this video. She was really good. She was a sweetheart, but I would say don't take it so seriously, right? Our dorm chief, like, anytime we did RLA, we only could whisper, like, you know, and it was a Sunday, like, there's no MTI, like, we should be able to talk, you know, at like in an inside voice manner. But she was like, always like, you're getting too loud, and that got to me a little bit. I was like, bruh, I want to talk, because I'm a yapper. But anyways, other than that, like, if you want to be a dorm chief, I would say just be prepared to be stressed out. Like, you're definitely going to be stressed out. You're going to be yelled at for everyone else's mistakes. It is what it is. Don't take it personal. It's just how they do their job. Now, guys, you see this lock? Make sure you lock your security drawer. Lock your security drawer. I remember they had officers going in, checking our security drawer. They check our security drawer. Anytime we fell out, our security drawer is getting checked. Check your security drawer, because from week 0 to week 3, I believe, is just a comment. But week 4 to week 7 is going to be a U for the week. And if you want honor grad, you cannot have a U. You can have a comment, but the comment follows you to tech school, but you cannot have a U for the week. So again, if you want honor grad, lock your security drawer and do not get a U for the week. Same thing for your weapons, because now you have to carry your weapons throughout BMT. So anytime you fall out, anytime you're on EC, which is entry control, you have to have your weapon. If you forget your weapon, that is either a comment or a U, depending on your MTL. I know some people I talked to in a different squadron, they got used for the dumbest shit. So I would say just make sure you're on your P's and Q's, lock your security drawer, make sure you have your mandatory items. And mandatory items are literally your 341s and your money list. And from week 0 to week 3, it's going to be your memory work. So what memory work is, you literally have to learn your chain of command, and some other stuff. You have to learn your chain of command, your ranks, and like, again, some other stuff. And they're gonna do, the reason you have to learn that stuff is because they do discipline and bearing checks, where they pull 5 people, they pull you into the day room, and they literally question you on your memory work. You're gonna have like a pouch. Damn, I threw away my pouch. I wish I kept it. You're gonna have to have a pouch. Oh, it looks like this, but it's gonna be like a lanyard that you hold around your neck. So it's literally like this. Oh, maybe like this. Yeah, it's like this. Don't worry about this flap, but it's gonna be like this, and you're literally gonna have it like hanging around your neck. And inside that pouch, you can only have your CAT card. Now, in the earlier weeks, you're not going to have your CAT card, so you're going to have your driver's license and your social in there. And that is the only thing you can have in there. So they're going to check your pouch to make sure you either have your CAC or your driver's license and social. If you're in reserves, you already have your CAC. But if you're active, you get your CAC like week 3, maybe week 2, 3. And then they're going to check your pockets. You need to make sure your pockets are zipped. And then they're going to ask you questions on your memory work. If you don't get those questions right, you're going to fail and you're going to get a 341 pulled. So make sure you study that memory work. They give you 4 weeks to study, or maybe 3. So you have a lot of time to study. Super easy. Just make sure you're studying. And then what's next? Honor grad. So yes, I did get honor grad. So basically the requirements for honor grad, you have to score over a 90 on the EOC. I scored a 92. You have to score over a 90 on your PT test. I scored a 96. And you have to have at least 3 or less demerits on your RLA PC check. I had 2 demerits, so super simple. Now, if you have all those requirements, and plus I was an element leader, so you get points. If you're an element leader, you get points towards honor grad. So I just had all those points stacked up. So yeah, so I was able to get honor grad with that. But yeah, guys, BMT is super simple. It's super easy. I think the hardest thing is you don't have your phone, so you can't talk to your family. You have to rely on those letters. Speaking of letters, before you go to BMT, have your siblings, parents, family, friends sign up for Sandbox. And what Sandbox is, it's literally a like a letter sending system that they can download on their phone. They can write their letters from their phone, send it, and you get it the next day. So the people in the mailroom at Lackland, they just print it out, envelope it, and send it to your MTLs, or excuse me, your MTIs. And then they give it to you during evening brief. Super simple. I don't think I'm missing anything. Like, y'all, BMT is, it's super easy. It's so easy. Make your friends, go to service. You know, I lived BMT chow to chow. That's how everyone lived it. Chow to chow, service to Sunday, grilled cheese to grilled cheese, because every Sunday you have a grilled cheese. That's how I lived it personally. I would say if you're looking for like some meal hacks, what is it? 2 dinner rolls with butter and honey. Chef's kiss. So good. Lived off that. Yeah, guys, I would say BMT, it was the most fun that, of course, I would never have again. Everyone says it. I would never do BMT again. Now that I am in tech school, I miss BMT. I don't miss BMT. I miss the people of BMT. Like, my MTIs, I had 1 female MTI, Sergeant Otero, but I only had her for a week. So I only had male MTIs, thank God, so easy. And then by week 6, definitely week 7, they chill out because your PCs are done. You don't have anything to do. You're just getting ready for graduation. So I would say that they definitely calmed down. They showed their true side and they talked to us like people. So I would say if you get through week 0 to 5, you are good to go. Of course, week 6, they're still like, you know, getting on you a little bit, but not too much. But by week 7, they chill out. They talk to you like humans. You get to ask them about like their personal life, but they're so cool. Oh, I would say after week 6, because week 6 you take your EOC. So after week 6, they're definitely chilled out. They don't care anymore. Like, it's so chill. But yeah, guys, if I missed anything and if you still have any questions, please make sure you leave a comment down below. As far as the giveaway, I would say, because I am Roll Gator Roll, if you want to win $50, and it's only gonna, should I do 2 people? I'll pick 2 winners. Comment a green heart, just 1 green heart, because I am gonna put it in like a randomizer. So just put 1 green heart. For Gators, again, 320th, Roll Gator Roll, Can't Stop the Rock. So please leave a green heart. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. And guys, I'll see you in the next video. Next video, I'll probably do a room tour because, again, I am in tech school now. I've been here for 2 weeks, and my tech school is 6 to 8 months. If you are network system ops, which is the 1D731 Alpha Shred, you are going to be here for a while. So I'm going to do a room tour. I'll give you a tech school update. And yeah, guys, so thank you guys so much for all the love that you guys have shown. Thank you so much for the support. Next goal is, I would say 500 subscribers. We'll do another giveaway, but first we have to get through this giveaway. So again, if you want to enter the giveaway, please make sure you comment down a green heart. If you win, I'll reach out to you, and you just send me your, should I do Cash App? Just send me your Cash App. Yeah, just send me your Cash App. I'll send you $50. 2 people. Love you guys. See see you in the next video. Bye, guys.